Hi guys, this is Rosa Kelly. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to be back after a relaxing vacation. I feel like vacation is never fully relaxing, but at least I had a lot of fun and it was just great to go back home, see my brother. I do have a new vlog on my vlog channel if you guys want to check out a little bit of my trip to Peru. I'm gonna link that down below. So today we are going to be working with one of my mini kits. I have all four here for the month of August, which are going to be carrying over to September, of course, but I just wasn't sure which one I wanted to use, and I just wanted to look at them one more time. I do have some announcements before I start with this tutorial. So the first thing that I wanted to update you on was my digital magazine. That was supposed to be out by the end of August, and I actually have all the projects ready and I just have to do the edits, and I wanted to do that. I brought my laptop with me. I wanted to do a little bit of magazine edits during the trip, but I didn't bring my laptop charger, so I wasn't able to do much, and I think that was a sign though, because it gave me a lot more time to spend with the fam and just do fun activities together instead of being stuck on the laptop editing the magazine. So that is coming up. I'm gonna try to get it by the end of August, but it might take another week. I just wanted to update you because I was getting some emails about that. The great news is that I'm gonna have two magazines coming back to back, since I had already planned my next one, which is going to be all about Halloween tutorials, and so that one is gonna be coming really soon. Probably will be one right after the other. And another fun update that I have for you is that I wanted to do a new swap, so I'm working on all the details. Again, I've been trying to get everything set up on the website so you guys can just go in there and look at all the requirements for the swap. But it's going to be a Victorian Halloween mini album swap, and I'm gonna have two groups. One is going to be basically the beginners group, and one's gonna be the advanced group. So I'm gonna have all of that on the website in the next couple of days, so you guys can take a look, and then I'm gonna do a separate video talking about all the requirements for the new swap, which I'm super excited about. And so yeah, so I think that is it for updates. Now for those of you who are interested on these stashes, I am currently reorganizing my studio as if it's not enough. I came home and I just got in this mood of reorganizing, and I think I'm gonna be destashing a lot of, like, I think mainly papers is what I have. So keep an eye out for that. Maybe in the next week or so I will have some new these stashes available, and probably a mini album sale also. But anyway, so that is it for the updates. Thank you for being so patient. Thank you everyone for your sweet emails, and for those of you who are following my vlog, thank you for all your nice comments about my trip. And I'm just so excited to be back. Has been quite crazy because we got back and the girls now started school, so I'm just catching up with work. And thank you so much for being so patient with me. For those of you who purchased the August mini album kits, I am going to be working on those. I'm going to start next week, and again, I don't like to rush my projects. I want to make sure that I invest all the time that I need to and provides like a nice project, a nice quality, nice explanation. So I don't like to rush on that, but I will get those out soon as well. And now let's move right along and work on to our project for today. I do love these videos because these projects are 1 hour. I do try to make these 1 hour for myself as well, and just create a simple beautiful project, and that's what I want to do. So now I have the kits here. These are all the mini kits, by the way. You can find all of these mini kits on my website as well. And we have some beautiful ones. Now I love this marina one, and I wanted to do something to put the pictures of my vacation. And then we have this paradise one, which really goes with the theme. So maybe this is the one that I will use for today's project. We went to this beautiful beach. It was an hour and 20 minutes flying from Lima to the city of Piura, and then we have to like drive for another hour or so to get to this beautiful beach house, and it's just so pretty. So this is definitely giving me those vibes, and so I think this is the one that we are going to be working with. But I really wanted to work with this one as well. They're all just so pretty. But anyway, so let's get right on to with this tutorial. I wanted to do again something simple. I don't have a ton of pictures from vacation because I really just like to enjoy and relax. Take maybe 1 or 2 pictures, but I know the girls are not into that age anymore that they like to take a lot of pictures, so I also try not to bug them too much. So I don't have a ton of pictures, but it's okay. I think if we create something beautiful where we can put maybe 1 or 2 pictures per page, we should be good. And so let's see, I want to look at the paper here one more time. So this is the Paradise papers by Mentai, and so pretty. I love the beach vibes. And okay, so I think I have an idea of what I want to do. Then also the kit comes with your 2 pieces of a chipboard, and I'm going to be using some heavyweight cardstock, 110 pounds. Yes, here we go. So we're gonna make this book a really quick. Okay, so we're gonna start with the pages for this book. So I'm going to be using 110 pound cardstock. These are 8.5 by 11, and I want to make this again super simple. So I'm going to start by scoring at 5.5 here along the 11-inch side, and then we're gonna fold this in half, and this is going to be the size of our page mainly. And so that's gonna be 1. I think I'm going to do 5 of these. Let's see here, 5.5. Okay, and I'm just gonna fold along the score line. Okay, so again 5.5. Oh, and I think I forgot one more update, which is our live class. So we are having our live class this weekend, which is tomorrow, Saturday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And we are going to be making a folio mini album. So for those of you who are part of my online classroom membership, we will be having the class this weekend. As usual, our classes are always the 3rd week of each month. So the 3rd Saturday of the month is usually when we have our classes, so that's not changing for this month. Okay, so then here I have my 5 pages that I want to use for this book. And so then I'm going to do my connector pieces. So for the connector pieces, here on top, 4 pieces of 2 inches by 8.5. Okay, so here's 1. Let's cut these 2. Okay, here we go. 3 and 1 more, 4. Okay, and then we're going to score these 4 pieces at 1 inch. Okay, so I'm going to place that on my scoreboard, and we are going to score here at 1 inch. So then I'm going to fold these right along the score lines. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we are going to be using these as connector pieces, like I said. So let me grab my glue. So this is the very first project I am working on since I came back from vacation, and today is a Thursday. We've been back on last week Saturday, and I don't know, I just been super busy getting ready for the girls' first day of school, and I actually was sick when I came back from the trip. I was just not feeling well, so I took a couple days to just rest and get back to normal. And I know sometimes when you travel and you are eating all kinds of delicious food, you don't really think about, oh, this is gonna hurt me, because it did. But I didn't get sick until I got home, which is weird because I was perfectly fine during the whole trip. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the connector pieces, and I'm going to add them at the close edge of each page. Okay, so I want this to be almost like a journal, because I do want to put a picture, and also I want to write down some memories as well. So I want this to have that journal feel, but also kind of mix it up with some mini album elements as well. So again, I'm going to glue this on the closed side of this page. I'm just gonna add it right on top, and then we're going to add the next one. Okay, and then this last one here. Okay, press down. So this is a very simple type of page construction, and all of these open really flat, as you can see. Okay, I'm just gonna make sure these are all glued. Okay, that one's good. Then we have this one and that one. Okay, so now for the covers, I am going to use my chipboard pieces here. Let me put this to the side, and I'm going to cut 2 pieces, and maybe just I can do with one of 8.5. Let me see if this is 8.5. Yep, 8.5 by 5.5. Okay. And then I'm going to just use another piece, and this will be a 1 inch by 8.5 also. Okay, so here we go. We have this piece. Okay, so I'm going to join two pieces of cardstock, and these are lightweight cardstock here. So we're just gonna join them together. Okay, so then I'm going to glue these little piece here, put them right there, and then we have the two other pieces. Okay, so here we have our little base. How cute is this? I love how this feels. And now I'm going to add a piece of cardstock here to secure my spine. And so this is also 8.5, and this is probably about 3 inches. And I'm just going to glue these down here. Okay, right on the center. So I'm gonna add some glue here as well, and we're just going to place this right in the middle, and I'm going to press down, okay, and secure the spine, and then I'm going to score on the bending lines. Okay, so here we have our spine protected, and then what I'm going to do is add a closure here. So I think I'm going to be using some lace. So let me show you this really pretty lace that I picked up in Peru. Look how pretty is this. I love it. It's so delicate. I don't know if it will be good for the closure. I don't know if you can like tie this. Let me see if it's not like too bulky when you tie it. Maybe it will be good for like a knot. And then I also got, let's see here, look how pretty is this. I mean, this definitely won't work for a closure, but I just wanted to show you how gorgeous. And then I got this other one. So pretty, right? I love it. So I'm definitely going to be adding these to my journals, but I'm going to use a little bit of this one. I think this one will look good for this book. Okay, and then you could also use some seam binding or any ribbon or lace. Okay, so I think I'm going to add that right there. So let me get my glue, and let's see if this is gonna work. Okay, good. My glue didn't dry out, so that's good. And I'm gonna put this one here. So then I'm going to cut a piece of cardstock. This is going to be maybe 5 1/4 by 8 1/4. Okay, and then I'm going to glue that piece here on the left side. So I'm just going to remove the tape, take that out, take this out. And I just really like creating this simple project, something that you can get done in no time. Like, we're honestly done with the base of the book. Okay, so I'm just going to press down here, and then we are going to glue this one on this side. Now what I wanted to do for these pages is make the edge a little bit rough, and I'm just going to do that with my scissors. Of course, this is optional, but since this is a beach theme book, I just wanted to distress this here. So I'm going to be doing this for all the pages. Okay, so I finished with my edges, and I just really like how that looks like that. So I'm going to take off the tape here, and I'm going to glue this down. Now when you glue this down, make sure that you are not touching that bending line. Okay, so I'm just gonna add glue on the whole thing, so just on the back. Some glue here, and okay, maybe a little more. Okay, and then I'm just going to add that right there, and I'm going to press down here. There we go. Okay, and then when we close this book, look how pretty the edges look. It gives it a little bit of like a shabby chic feel to it. I love the pages like this. So now I'm going to add my design paper, and so we're going to cut our design paper at 8 1/4 by 5 1/4. So let me move this to the side, and I'm just going to do some of the pages, not all of them. So I'm gonna start here 8 1/4, and then I'm going to do 5 1/4 and 5 1/4 here. And then this, for example, is going to go on one side. I'm gonna put that one right there, and I'm just gonna glue the whole thing. Oops, there we go. Put that right there. And then for the other side, we have this one, but I think I'm actually going to use this one here. I'm saving this page for the cover. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut. Same thing here. Take that out, and then I'm going to do 8 1/4 by 5.25. Okay, now this one, I want it to go here because I just like the birds that kind of looking in the opposite way, and I think that looks really cute. So we're just gonna glue this down. Okay. And then for the inside pages, I am going to be adding one page design, and then because I want to do a lot of journaling, I'm going to leave one blank page. So my idea is to add a picture and to talk about it a little bit. And then we can also do with these pieces here, I'm going to cut these at 5.25 also, and we can add this as a pocket here for this page as well. And so I want to do like a little half circle so it looks more like a pocket. Make sure this is gonna be center, so just right here and do a half circle. Let's see. Okay, like that. And then I'm going to glue this down, and I'm just going to do like a U shape. Okay, and I'm going to add that right there. Okay, so that way we have like a pocket, so you can add, for example, I have a lot of little tickets from like the plane or postcards, anything from your vacation can go in there, and so on. So then I'm just gonna cut this one again at 5.25. Maybe I want to cut it right here. Okay. Do 5.25. And so you get the idea. I'm gonna be adding, maybe I'll put this one right here. Maybe I'll skip one. Anyway, okay. So I'm just gonna, okay, so let's glue this down. And so that's the idea for these pages. Now for the cover, I'm going to use this piece, and so I'm going to cut this also at 8.5, no, 8.25. Okay, and now for this one, I want to center this section, so maybe I'll start over here at 5.25. Okay, and then I want this chair here on the cover, so I'm just gonna cut it from here. Okay, like that. And this is gonna go here on my cover. Now I do want to distress the edges for this one. Okay, so I distress all the edges, so we're gonna put this one here first on the back, so that one's gonna go right there. I'm just gonna glue this down, and there we go. So when I do the edges like that, I try not to glue too close to the edges, that way this can lift up a little bit. Okay, and then I did this little piece here for the spine. I'm gonna add this one right there. And then finally we're gonna put this on the front. So pretty. This collection just screams vacation, vacation vibes. And my favorite part is the pink camera. I just love it. Okay, so we're gonna put that right here. Now we have our beautiful tropical flowers, which I'm just going to add right there on this side. And so this is kind of like a little, like I said, journal album. You can add pictures, you can write your memories. Let's see if this comes out. Here we go. Okay, oops. Go right here. Got this. Put one right here and one right there. There we go. And then this kit also comes with these smaller flowers, but I don't think I'm gonna be using those. And then we have beach, and then we have sunkeys. So I think I'm just gonna use beach right here. I love it. Okay, and here we go. Let's see, should I put it up here? I think I'm gonna put it on the top. Beach. Oh, I love it. I think this turned out super cute. I hope that you guys like it. I hope that you give it a try. I'm gonna finish up, of course, adding more of my design paper, my pockets, and then also we have here these little cutter parts. So I'm gonna be cutting those. This will be really cute also to use like little frames to put pictures on the back. And so I hope you guys enjoy this quick and easy project, this tutorial. Again, the kits are available on my website if you want to work with these paper collections. Remember that tomorrow is our live class for online classroom members. If you want to join my channel, make sure you check the join button as well, and you can craft live with me. And it's always my favorite part of the month to do some live crafting. It's just so fun to kind of interact with you a little bit more. And so yeah, so I hope you guys again enjoy the project. I'm so happy to be back, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.